Hey Kentucky, welcome back. Time to talk a few more topics now. First up, UK has launched a coronavirus dashboard to provide daily updates for its impact on campus. Data for the online resource comes from the 25,000 students who have been required to take a COVID-19 PCR test. It helps contact tracing efforts overseen by UK Health Corps, which works with university data analysts to detect trends, implement interventions, and provide support to the university community. And Jennifer, I think to this point, UK has done a pretty good job managing this.
Absolutely. When you look at some of the numbers we're seeing from other, even SEC schools, and this transparency is important for people to be able to see the numbers on a daily basis. At last check, it was 459 active cases, but 358 have recovered. And those are the numbers that people need to see to be able to put this into context.
Absolutely. And that's in 25,000 students. So I think they're doing a great job. September 28th is the day Governor Beshear will reevaluate his recommendation on classroom versus virtual learning. But some districts like Laurel County are moving forward with bringing kids back to school buildings now. Some parents are torn about that decision and have elected to stick with the NTI option. And Jennifer, I think regardless of what the governor or other schools determined, you're still going to have that NTI option if you don't feel comfortable going back to school.
And in Laurel County, there are parents that are choosing to do NTI. It's going to be interesting to watch, though. It's a public school system that went back before the governor's recommendations. Will they stay in person? And if so, for how long? So it'll be a test case, I think, that we'll be able to see if this can actually work in the public schools.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm hopeful it does because we all want to be back to normal at some point. A new survey solicited the opinions of Kentuckians on drinking during the COVID-19 era, and it found, among other things, that 81% of those polled are avoiding bars because they believe drunk people cannot be trusted with social distancing. Jennifer, drunk people are so good at everything else. Why can't we trust them to socially distance?
I think it has something to do with when your inhibitions go down and people are hugging, they're close talking. The other thing that concerns me is just the confrontations. People are just, you're going out, you're drinking, and then somebody says, hey, you're not 6 feet away. And next thing you know, there could be a fight. So that might be part of the reason why people are uneasy about that.
But listen, I think the numbers of drinking at home, way up. Way up. Yes. This week, a police officer in Bourbon County spotted a vehicle bearing a license plate that just didn't quite look right. Here's a picture of it from the Millersburg Police Department. The plate appears to be homemade, drawn with colored markers made of paper. Further investigation led the officer to discover the driver had no insurance, was driving on a suspended license. Listen, that's not bad, but he forgot to draw on the registration sticker. You got to make sure every detail is down.
He missed the one thing. Millersburg Police said, pro tip, don't forget to draw out the registration sticker. That's what got him, because actually the license plate looked pretty good.
It did, and if you're just driving, I don't know if I would have noticed it. He probably should have drawn himself a license that wasn't suspended. Tonight's wrap-up is next as Hey Kentucky continues.